Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. Yes, again, the towel is here, just came from the beach. Now the topic is what to do if you're already in profit with crypto or any form of investment, and how to reinvest your money in a smart way. I've talked about that before, and I do believe I covered some ideas, some initial ideas, but the most stable form of investment, of course, is real estate. Many of you are asking how to invest in real estate in a very clever way. Well, let's go here to the charts. Let me just get a pen. And as you can see here, I'm on a platform called Idealista. That's the Italian and Spanish platform to look for apartments. If you're in the UK, that's like hunting for houses. I think the equivalent one in the UK was rightmove.co.uk, I believe. Things are quite crazy in the UK, by the way, but still, even though the UK is having some troubles financially and economically, I do believe investing in the UK can be a very solid option, because still London is London, England is England, the whole UK is the whole UK. Anyway, back to some more affordable options. Here I'm in Malaga. Malaga, Spain can offer you some apartments and some houses for as little as even 40k. So as you can see here, there are some houses that you can potentially get yourself for a relatively low price. And here you can scroll around, you can see the property, or you can virtually at least look at the property and see if it fits the bill for you or not. And as you can see, the prices are relatively okay. So this whole apartment right now is like below 60k euros, meaning that it's below 1 Bitcoin. So generally speaking, if you're having a tremendous amount of profit in crypto or in any form of investment, you need to realize at some point you need to cash out, you need to take profit and then reinvest it somewhere else. Somewhere else can mean many things. For me personally, that's what I've been doing for the past year or a couple of years. I've been trying to hunt for some apartments, some houses, some good investments that are in a decent condition that you can renovate and then put it on Airbnb or put it on booking.com, or just renting it out during high seasons and then using it during low seasons. For instance, here in Spain, I'm currently in Spain. Previously I was in London. Previously I was in Italy. Things can be moving in the market. You can adapt and adjust. It's just depending on your own preference, of course, and depending on how many units you have. But generally speaking, when the weather is quite hot and when things are, moving and summery and vibey, then probably you can put this kind of apartment for a good price. So if we go to Malaga again and put it as a rent, you will find that the rent in Malaga can generate you some decent income monthly. So let's go to near the city center here in Malaga. You'll find that you can get yourself some good apartments for 1,900, 2,400, 1,300. So it's scattered all over the place, but generally speaking, here you can at least secure 1,000 euros per month if you're having a unit or a real estate unit here in Malaga, near the city center or around the city center. Of course, depending on the condition, how big is the unit, how well equipped it is. But generally speaking, you can have a certain flow of income through your real estate investment. Investing in crypto and investing in stocks doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stick around until the end of your life. No, you have to cash out at some point. You need to take out some profit, especially in crypto, not in stocks. Stocks you can, potentially you can just leave it there for like 10 years, 20 years. Crypto, it's a different strategy here, because crypto, we all know that crypto follows some certain cycles. Bitcoin gets halving means new all-time high, then all-time low, and then we can create another cycle, or we can restart another cycle. So things in the market are quite predictable with crypto, and currently we're experiencing the beginning of a new cycle. So after Bitcoin reaches a certain point, and that certain point is completely up to you. It can be 100k, can be 200k, can be 250k, can be a million. It's completely up to you. I don't know. You just need to educate yourself. You need to do your own due diligence. You need to understand what's going on in the market. And then once Bitcoin reaches a certain number that you're feeling comfortable to sell at, you can sell out and then wait until the price goes down again. Buy the same portion of Bitcoin you wanted, or buy double the amount of Bitcoin you want. That's completely up to you. But at least save some profits on the side and start reinvesting. Reinvesting can potentially generate relatively decent income for you without doing anything, or I'm not gonna say without doing anything, but you're doing as little as nothing. You're just managing the whole thing, or even you can outsource it to certain real estate agents, or there are companies that they can manage the real estate for you. They can just make sure that everything in place, all the maintenance, all the cleaning, handover, all of that can be done for you for a fee. Of course, if you want to save that, you can just deal with that yourself, but of course that's time consuming, and that's kind of contradicting the whole thing of automating everything. If you want to automate everything, then probably you need to outsource it to someone else or a certain third party, and then things can be picking from there. Again, here to real estate investment. As I showed you here, that's Malaga, that's a big city. So if we go to a relatively smaller city around the coast here, you will find many other options for relatively lower price. And here you can find that the prices still for rent are still relatively high. Why? Because first of all, that's a villa, and you can find yourself on a seafront, and you can find also that the price here is included for a luxury living. So it depends on what you're hunting for. It depends on what kind of realistic expectation you have for the whole thing. But let's just give an example. If you're having 100k dollars or euros or pounds, relatively the same, if you're having 100k in profit, then you can start investing between 50 and 60 or 70k in real estate. You can just get into the game, and then once you start putting that on Airbnb or booking.com, or just renting it out to someone long term, you can have a slow and steady increase or steady flow of income around 1,500 a month, and that can secure you for at least the basics for you. So things can be quite lucrative in real estate. Things can be quite interesting in real estate. You can do a lot of mistakes in real estate, don't get me wrong, but the more you educate yourself, the more brave you are, the more risk taker you are, the quicker you will understand and you will learn. Just don't do massive risks. Don't really go all the way, all out. Just don't dive balls deep into one thing. Just try to diversify as much as you can. Even real estate, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put everything in one country or in one region. You have a lot of Mediterranean countries that are offering like relatively low cost real estate. You can start looking at that. You can start investing in that. You can start investing in Portugal, in Greece, in Spain, in Italy. You can have a lot of options, but you just need to be aware of it. Aware of the option is more important than the option itself. So you just need to be aware of the options you have, and you need to be brave enough to take some profits out of your crypto portfolio or your investment portfolio, and then reinvest the money you're generating from that real estate into crypto or stock market, or whenever there is another cycle in the market, you can just jump in once more and then reinitiate the whole cycle once more. So things can be quite interesting, and of course I will be updating you whenever something else happens in the market, but I just wanted to scratch the surface on something here I'm kind of interested in over the past few months, and I will be sharing that in details with you in a more structured way, of course, in the upcoming days/weeks. And see you next time. Bye bye.